SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Thanks, Nancy. In the news, divisions occur within ANC Free State members and a new study on Somali pirates. Good afternoon. Some members of the ANC Free State Provincial Executive say they will not attend this weekend's elective conference scheduled to take place in Paris. The group, led by Provincial Treasurer Mxolisi Dukwana, says the ANC-NEC has refused to listen to their concerns. Dukwana says they are not represented at the conference.
Been having problems within the PEC, in which case the PEC became divided into two groups around the candidates that were nominated. And that is the unfortunate situation. We've been calling the National Executive Committee to intervene and resolve these issues before going to a conference.
The ANC Youth League is meeting with AfriForum Youth today to talk about their call for the expropriation of land without compensation. The two have been at loggerheads over the policy proposal. AfriForum has recently laid intimidation charges against the Youth League Deputy President Ronald Lamola over his warning against land invasions if the expropriation of land is not speeded up. The Youth League is taking the proposal to the ANC's policy conference in Midrand next week. The Durban Magistrates Court has heard that Colonel Franz Kohler, the investigation officer in the case against 18 Katomana organized crime unit members, did not execute both search and warrant of arrests immediately after receiving them. He is alleged to have waited for at least 7 days before executing them. This has emerged during cross-examination in the bail hearing of the accused. Attorney for the accused, Carl van der Merwe, has dismissed an argument that releasing the accused on bail would put lives of witnesses at risk. He's also dismissed an argument by the state that the accused had not cooperated with the investigation. The bail hearing continues. Moving to our neighbors, the High Court of Botswana has reinstated over 300 essential services workers who were dismissed by the government of that country following a 2-month-long strike over wages last year. SABC's correspondent Batlali Filia Rajang reports from Gaborone.
Delivering judgment on the case that was brought before court by the Federation of Trade Unions, Justice Kidinaker said the decision by government to dismiss the workers without affording them a hearing was not proper, therefore had to be invalidated. He ordered government to reinstate the workers within 14 days and pay them salary arrears in excess of 11 million pula. The essential services workers were fired from the civil service in May last year after defying an industrial court order to go back to work during a historic 2-month-long strike which was described as the mother of all strikes. It is not yet clear whether government will appeal the decision or not. SABC News, Gaborone, Botswana.
In other parts of the continent, maritime officials say there's evidence that Somali pirates are becoming more violent towards the people they kidnap. A new study says while the number of hostages being captured has fallen over the past year, victims are being held for longer periods.